Hello everyone, this is Dhruv from Edureka and I welcome you all to this session where I will be talking about Google Cloud Platform. So without any further ado, let's take a look at today's agenda. We will start this session by understanding what cloud computing is and why we need it. After that, we shall discuss what Google Cloud Platform is and the various services it provides. Moving ahead, we will take a look at reasons for using Google Cloud services, and finally, we shall end this session by doing a hands on demo. So, you might be wondering, what is cloud computing, right? Well, cloud computing is the on demand availability of computer system resources like storage, databases, networking, software, and many more. And guess what? All of these resources are provided over the internet. Now you might be guessing why people opt for cloud computing, right? Well, you see, cloud computing offers faster innovation and flexible resources. And the best part is, you typically pay only for the services you use. This in turn helps in lowering your operating costs and thus ensuring your infrastructure runs more efficiently. Now you might be wondering how many cloud service providers are there, right? Well, this come to you by surprise. There aren't a few, but a lot of them. Some of the major cloud service providers in the market are Amazon's AWS, which is known as Amazon Web Services, with a market share of 31%. That is the largest market share of any cloud service provider. Second is Microsoft Azure with the market share of 20%, and third is Google Cloud Platform with a market share of 7%. But if you see in the last 3 years, Google Cloud Platform has the highest growth in the market, which is of 58%. You can also see some other popular cloud service providers here, like Alibaba Cloud, which is a Chinese cloud computing company and a subsidiary of Alibaba Group. It is the largest cloud computing company in China. Similarly, there are many others like Huawei, IBM, and a lot of them like VMware and Phoenix Snap. Now that you know what is cloud computing, let's take a look at some of its popular applications. So first we see cloud for IoT, which is a massive network that supports IoT devices and applications that includes the infrastructure, servers, and storage needed for real-time operations and processing. An IoT cloud also includes the services and standards necessary for connecting, managing, and securing different IoT devices and applications. Moving on to cloud for machine learning, artificial intelligence and machine learning are steadily making their way into enterprise applications in areas such as customer support, fraud detection, and business intelligence. So there is every reason to believe that much of it will happen in the cloud. The top cloud computing platforms are betting big on democratizing artificial intelligence. Over the past 3 years, Amazon, Google, and Microsoft have made significant investments in artificial intelligence and machine learning, from rolling out new services to carrying out major reorganizations that place AI strategically in their organizational structure. Like Google CEO Sundar Pichai has even said that his company is shifting to an AI first world. Now let's see the next application, that is disaster recovery. As we all know that data is the most valuable asset of modern day organizations, so its loss can result in irreversible damage to your businesses, including the loss of productivity, revenue, reputation, and even the customers. It is hard to predict when a disaster will occur and how serious its impact will be. So, what disaster recovery in cloud computing does is it demands strong critical data and applications in cloud storage and failing over to a secondary site in case of a disaster. Cloud computing services be accessed from anywhere at any time. Backup and disaster recovery in cloud computing can be automated, requiring minimum input on your part. So now let's move ahead to understand thoroughly what is Google Cloud Platform. Offered by Google, it is a suite of cloud computing services that runs on same infrastructure that Google uses internally for its end user products, such as Google Search, Gmail, file storage, and YouTube. Along with a set of management tools, it provides a series of modular cloud services including computing, data storage, data analytics, and machine learning. For organizations with large amounts of data to store or analyze, Google Cloud Storage prices are up to 20% cheaper than AWS, and the price of database services also compares favorably. While there is no difference in the price of container services, Google Cloud is an industry leader in the field and is also investing heavily in AI and machine learning technologies. Many small and large enterprises are increasingly adopting Google Cloud Platform since it engages things and makes them more secure at reasonable costs. Let's now understand different products that Google Cloud Platform offers. We can divide Google Cloud products and services into five major categories. that is compute, storage, networking, big data, and machine learning. So let's first understand what compute does. The secure and customizable compute service lets you create and run virtual machines on Google's infrastructure. These are the subcategory of products provided in compute. So first in the category is compute engine, which offers platform to run your virtual machines, your virtual servers on Google Cloud. So suppose if you have a server sitting in a house and if you want to deploy a similar server on Google Cloud, okay, you would use compute engine to do so. So next is Google Kubernetes engine, which provides a managed environment for deploying, managing, and scaling your containerized applications using Google infrastructure. The Google Kubernetes engine environment consists of multiple machines grouped together to form a cluster. Moving on, App Engine, as the name suggests, it is an application engine where you can deploy your web applications, your large scale applications without any headache of managing the backend infrastructure. Now, moving on to the last category in compute, that is Cloud Function, which allows you to trigger your code from Google Cloud Firebase and Google Assistant or call it directly from any web, mobile, or backend application via Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Moving on to storage, this is the USP of Google Cloud because ever since Google came into the market, its storage and how it deals with the data has always been its USP. So these are the subcategories under storage. The first major product provided under storage is Cloud Bigtable. So it is a NoSQL database. For people who don't know what is NoSQL database is, it simply means it's a database where you cannot apply concepts of traditional relational databases to data which is not structured, which is big data, which is sparsely populated. All such kind of data can be stored under Bigtable. You can simply consider the second category, which is cloud storage, as a C or D drive on your laptop. It is an object store where you can store all kind of objects like images, videos, documents, etc. It is a concept of buckets. So within storage, you have multiple buckets, like you have folders in your drive, right? And within those buckets, you can store your files, just like you store files in your folders, in your hard drives, right? In your laptop. So moving on to the next one, that is a Cloud SQL. So Cloud SQL is a relational database product. It's very efficient if your database is not very large, and it's very good for database analysis. It is a fully managed database service which makes it easy to set up, maintain, manage, and administer your relational databases on Google Cloud Platform. Cloud Spanner can be considered as a big brother for Cloud SQL. So Cloud Spanner is a relational database with big data capabilities. So you can consider it as if you combine Cloud SQL and big data capabilities that make Cloud Spanner. So Cloud Spanner is similar Cloud SQL with massive scale and massive capabilities to run big data loads with SQL support. Now moving on to the last one in this category, that is Cloud Data Store, which is a subset of Bigtable because what Bigtable cannot provide is somewhat provided by Cloud Data Store. So Cloud Data Store sits on Bigtable technology with a slight SQL support. Although it is a NoSQL database, it still gives you some flexibility of using SQL and doing your analysis. Now coming to the third category, that is networking. So Google Cloud Networking has tools that make it easy to manage and scale your networks. And these are the subcategories under networking provided. So first in the category is cloud load balancing, from which you can scale your applications on compute engine from zero to full throttle with no pre-warming needed. It is a fully distributed software defined managed service for all your traffic. Now moving on to Cloud CDN, extended as content delivery network, it offers connectivity to more users everywhere. And next is Cloud DNS, a service which provides you a network of DNS servers, DNS extended as domain name servers. You can easily manage your DNS records through its interface. Now moving on to the next one, that is Cloud VPN. VPN is extended as virtual private network. So Cloud VPN securely connects your peer networks to your virtual private cloud network through an IP secure VPN connection. Now moving on to the last one in the category, that is Cloud Interconnect. So Cloud Interconnect establishes private connectivity from your data center, office, or co-location environment to reduce your network costs, increase bandwidth throughput, and provide a more consistent network experience than internet-based connections. So moving on to the fourth one in the major product, that is big data. So it is natural if you see to host a big data infrastructure in the cloud because the Google Cloud Platform provides multiple services that support big data storage and analysis. So these are the subcategory under big data. So first in the category is BigQuery, which is a Google Cloud Platform's data warehouse solution where you can run your data analytics and data loads, and you can like store your massive amount of data under data warehouse. So whatever data warehouse or data lake needs you have, you can get it fulfilled by BigQuery. So next is Cloud PubSub, which is a technology which is used to ingest streaming data into Google Cloud Platform. It is a middleware which sits between source and Google Cloud Platform. Okay. Now moving on to the next one, that is Cloud Data Flow, which can simply be considered as an ETL product. This helps you in extract, transform, and load data. It helps you extract batch data and streaming data in the same time, and you can create data flows within Google Cloud Platform. So you can process your data and massage your data and load it into the targets. Okay, so this is pretty much what data flow does. Next is cloud data prep, which is an intelligent cloud service to visually explore, clean, and prepare data for analysis and machine learning. So now moving on to the last one in the category, that is cloud data prop, which is a fully managed and highly scalable service for running Apache Spark, Apache Flink, Presto, and 30 plus open source tools and frameworks. So use Dataproc for data lake modernization, ETL, and secure data science at planet scale, fully integrated with Google Cloud at a fraction of cost. Now, moving on to the last major product, that is machine learning. So, Google Cloud Platform provides several machine learning tools and products for developers, data scientists, and data engineers to take their projects from ideation to deployment that too quickly and cost efficiently. So, all the products under this are based on different auto machine learning models which are developed by Google Cloud Platform and are readily available. These are the subcategories of the products provided under machine learning. First in the category is Google Cloud ML Engine, which is a hosted platform to run machine learning, training jobs, and predictions at scale. Cloud ML Engine automates all resource monitoring for running the jobs. Okay, so it can also manage the lifecycle and deployed models and their versions. So moving on to the next one, that is the Natural Language API. Like this is a very famous product to do sentiment analysis. Okay, now moving on to the next one, which is like Cloud Vision API. So Vision API and machine learning model helps you read images. So if I upload an image under Vision API, by just reading that image, the Google Cloud Platform can help you identify the data points which can relate it to the particular image. So it's very efficient for image data processing. Next is Speech API. So this gains helps in converting your speech. So suppose someone is speaking and at the same time you want a particular speech to be converted into a text. Okay, then in that case this particular API and ML model comes handy and it helps you do that analysis. Now moving on to the last one in the category, that is Translate API. So this helps you convert one particular language to another. Suppose you have something written in Japanese and you feed that in Translate API and it can get converted into English or any other language of your choice. Okay, so all these machine learning models need data to train itself. Remember that. Okay, any machine learning model cannot work unless it has a training data, and based on that only it can run those statistics and come out with some predictive analysis. Okay, I hope it's clear now, the products and services. So now let's move on to understand why we should prefer Google Cloud Platform. So now that you have a brief idea of what is cloud computing is and what is Google Cloud Platform, let's understand why one must go for Google Cloud Platform. We all know how big is the database of Gmail, YouTube, and Google search is. And I don't think in recent years Google servers has gone down. It's actually one of the biggest in the world. So it seems an obvious choice to trust them, right? So now let's take a look at some of its features of Google Cloud Platform, what really gives it an upper hand over other vendors. So first one is it has a better pricing than its competitors. It is highly scalable and it uses auto scaling to automatically adjust the sum of virtual machine instances that are hosting your application. So what it does is it allows your application to adapt to different varying amounts of traffic. Now, if you see the third one, with custom machine types, you can create compute engine virtual machines with optimal amounts of virtual CPU and memory. Now, coming to Google Cloud's IoT Core, which is a fully managed service to easily and securely connect, manage, and ingest data from globally dispersed devices. Google Cloud APIs, if you see, like they allow you to automate your workflows by using your favorite language. So, this Google Cloud API ecosystem consists of compute API, storage API, big data analytics API, networking API, and several others. Now moving on to the sixth one, it is like big data analytics. So Google Cloud Smart Analytics solutions are fully managed. This multi-cloud analytics platform empowers everyone to get insights while eliminating constraints of scale, performance, and cost. Big data analytics use real-time insights and data apps to drive decisions and innovation. With Cloud AI, GCP Cloud Functions is the easiest way to run your code in the cloud. So moving on to the last one, that is serverless, Google Cloud Platform is highly available and fault tolerant. Let's now look at some popular advantages of Google Cloud Platform. So first one is like customers gets higher uptime and reliability. If a data center is not available for some reason, the system immediately falls back onto the secondary center without any service interruption being visible to users. Moving on to the next one, economic pricing. So Google's economies of scale let customers spend less. So it works in a way like Google minimizes overheads and consolidates a small number of server configurations. It manages these through an efficient ratio of people to computers. Now, moving on to the last popular advantage, that is, of course, the higher security. So, Google's investments in security to protect customers. So, customer benefit from process-based and physical security investments made by Google. So, Google hires leading security experts. That's how Google provide a higher security to its customers. So, let's take a quick demo now on Google Cloud Platform. Okay, so just simply go to Google Cloud Platform. What you can do is you can just directly go to the console. If you don't have an account on Google Cloud Platform, then create one because it's a good platform to have your account on. And it will ask for your credit and debit card details while creating the account just for the verification purpose only. Let me first introduce you to the platform that the Google has to offer to us. Okay. Before that, remember one thing, like Google Cloud Platform provides you like a free trial for like 90 days. Okay. And it has certain limitations also, but if you like need the complete package and need complete access, then you can like go for a paid version also. So that's how it starts. This is how interface looks like. You can see there's a project information is here. Like when you create the account, there will always be a inbuilt project will be there. But you can like go here to my first project, and here you can like go to new project, and you can create a new project with whatever name you want to give. Okay. Now coming to the dashboard. So I have like explained you previously, right? Products and services. So here are like products and services provided as of networking and of storage and of compute. Okay. So let's see how to create an instance in Google Cloud Platform. So just go to Compute Engine and you can go to VM instances. It will take a little time. Okay. So you can create an instance from here. You can like name your instance, whatever name you want to give to the instance. Okay. Then you can fill in the details. If you want to do some customization, you can do from here, and you can then just go as per your requirement, create it. So the instance will be created. It will take a little time, but it will be created. So the instance is being created. So remember one thing, like as I've told you, like I have a free trial, so it has a little limitation, right? So here limitation is that I cannot create an instance for Windows from here. Okay, I have a like Windows OS, so for Linux OS only, that's the limitation. So if you want to get it for the complete access for Windows also, so you can go for a paid version. Okay. So right now I'm just deleting this. You can just go here and delete the instance. I'm not able to launch it here. We can go to some other service and we can use that service of Google Cloud Platform, not if not the instance thing. We can go for the other one. First it gets deleted, let it get deleted. Takes a little time. So you can just go out of Compute Engine. We can use the service of a storage. Okay. Like we can store files or whatever kind of files you want to store, we can use the storage for that. Okay, cloud storage. So yeah, remember I have like explained you about storage. There is this a bucket system in cloud storage. If you remember, like we have the drives in our laptop, right? That we have folders and we can store files in that. Similarly, here is the bucket system. So you can create a bucket from here. And remember that while naming the bucket, its name should be globally unique. Okay, if like there's a similar name of any bucket is there, like anywhere in the world, they have created with the same name, then you can't create that. Okay, use some unique word for that. Okay, like I'm using here bucket 6622. Okay, continue. So you can see like there is no bucket name 6622. Here you can like choose the accessibility for it if you want to access for multi-region, dual region, or single region. So here I am choosing single region, and then I will just create it. It takes a little time. Yeah. Okay, done. So remember that here you can like create folder, upload folder, just like your hard drives. Okay, or you can upload files. So let's upload a file. So this is like an exe file, this is an image file, whichever file you want to upload, you can upload. So yeah, let's upload a exe file here. And any kind of file like video file or any CSV file, txt file, whatever kind of file, you can upload any kind of file here. Okay. Yeah, so it got uploaded. And remember that this is the life cycle thing. Okay, so what you can do is retention, permissions, everything is there. So in life cycle, what you can do is while you are storing a file or anything, any kind of file, but you feel like you want to delete it after 15 days or 30 days or any kind of days, any number of days. So you can go to life cycle and you can like choose its time period. Okay, so what happens is if you forget like you want to delete it, it will automatically get deleted after some days. If you are given for 30 days or 15 days, it will automatically get deleted in. Also you can delete it from here, like you can select it and you can delete it from here, or also you can download it if you want to download. Whenever you want to download, you can download it from the download option. Now we are deleting it, so yeah, it's permanent action, so it's permanently got deleted. Okay. Also if you want to like delete the bucket also, you can just go back here, the bucket section we can go, all the buckets are given. So here we have created this bucket, we can just go select this and delete it. All you have to do is just type delete here, just delete it. Okay, I hope you have understood this now. So with this, we come to the end of today's session of what is the Google Cloud Platform. I hope you had a great time learning and understanding about it. And if you have any queries, please feel free to leave them down in the comment section below. Until next time, thank you.